Are we on, Jay?
Yeah.
We're going to call the meeting to order. It's 6:30, and if we could all stand. Well, the very exciting thing is we have with us today special guests. We have the Bethany Boy Scouts, and they are going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So if everybody can stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good job.
Thank you.
So our next item on the agenda is public comment. And I'm wondering if the Boy Scouts, if somebody would like to come forward and tell us about your troop and how long you've been in the Boy Scout or Cub Scouts, whatever you want to tell us. You don't have to give your name or anything, just tell us about you guys.
So we build stuff. We also went camping and we explored and did some
You're good, you go camping and you do exploring, you go hiking?
yeah. We can also build our own things out of stuff.
What kind of special projects are you working on?
We're not really working on anything in particular.
Okay.
What's been your favorite thing to build?
We made our own Lego set. That was really fun.
Well, that is fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, nice. And how long have you been in the Cub Scouts?
1.5 years.
Wow. Same true with everybody? About 1.5 years?
No, I think it was 3.5. Yeah, 3.5.
What? And how about you? And how long have you been in? 4 years? Wow. Wow. That's great. Anything anybody else wants to tell us?
Oh, here.
Go ahead.
So, some other things that we do is, we take steps each at a time and do our own specialty projects. For example, I think our last project was designing and making instructions for a small little Lego set that you can construct on your own. And we also do stuff special events like camping, and we have different kinds of meetings, den meetings and pack meetings. Den meetings is with fewer people and just the people in this part of the troop. And then the pack meeting is where every scout comes from Bethany, and everyone does this special thing. We built our own boats at home, and then we would bring them and then do our own regatta race.
Wow, have you done that yet?
Yes.
Yeah, it was very
Wow. Go ahead.
So, yeah, we also did, it's pretty similar to Rainbow Regatta. We constructed our own, little cars, and then we raced them. Kind of derby.
Oh, love the derby.
Also, we take hikes once in a while.
Yeah,
Wow.
you mentioned that 5 times.
That's all right.
Now, you mentioned camping.
Do you guys just hike in Bethany? Or you go
No.
other places? Where else have you been?
We went to Sleeping Giant.
Selectmen.
Lake Chamberlain is in Connecticut, but Lake Chamberlain is technically in Woodbridge in Connecticut.
Not that the same place.
And are you here for a special reason tonight?
Because we're doing
We
stuff on
are here to learn
communication.
about the government.
Okay.
Local government.
Yeah, the local government.
And what meeting are you in now? Do you know the name of this meeting? It's for the Board of Selectmen.
First Selectmen meeting.
Yep, it's the Board of Selectmen. And do you know what the Board of Selectmen do?
Make rules.
They do the main, covers, how do you say it? Or main things in our town.
Exactly. Exactly. Good job. Well, welcome. We're really glad you're here, and hope you enjoy the meeting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does anybody else have anything who's here that they want to comment on? Anybody online? Okay, hearing none. you should have in your packet of materials the minutes from January 7th. Assuming you read it, may I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve. There's one change I wanted to make.
Sure.
For discussion. On item number 5, page 2, item number 5. This is for their annual breakfast. I think it was breakfast for dinner.
Yes,
The
it
PJ
was.
Hop.
Right.
Okay,
So we should add for dinner after breakfast.
okay. Is there a second though to,
Second as amended.
okay. Any other issues, concerns, comments? All in favor of approving the minutes signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Thank you, the minutes are approved. So the next item on our agenda are the tax refunds. We have 2 tax refunds. They were for excess payments. One is for, and I'll spell it, Ivan, Ivan, Borilkov, I apologize if I pronounced your name wrong, Bourilkov, an excess payment in the amount of $29.02. And the other is to Nissan Infinity, an excess payment in the amount of $458.31. If you want to see it.
Thanks.
May I have a motion to approve the tax refunds?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor of approving the tax refunds signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Great, that passes. Next, town copiers. I want to, in your packet, you should have information from UBO Business Services. And I just would like to go over with you a little bit about what this is all about. This was done, actually with Sal back in November, I think. UBO came out and did assessment of all of our copiers, how much things cost, whether or not we could do anything more efficiently and less expensively. And they presented us with this information. So we have 2 leases right now with Rico. One lease expires in June of 2026, and we pay $66.22 a month. The other expires in March of 2026, and we pay $282.53 a month. We also spend $551.88 on all of our copiers for $551.88 for toner for all of our copiers, averaging a monthly amount of approximately $900. They have gone over with us basically a plan where they would provide 4 large copiers. One would be in the tax office, town clerk office. That will be a color printer. The other will be in the land use office. The other will be in the assessor's office. There's one there now. And the other will be, and they're different kinds for different needs. One will be in the finance and park and for finance and park and rec. So we're going to have 4 large copiers. Some of the smaller desktop copiers that we have will be removed, so we won't have to pay for the upkeep of those. We won't be paying for toner on any of those anymore. And what you have in your packet is a breakdown of, for the most part, with a few changes, where some are going to stay, where we're going to remove them. We're going to have a number of copiers removed from people's desks, and they're all okay with it. I've talked to them. And we may try and sell them, either to, they're used copiers, but they're good laser copiers, so I think one's an inkjet copier, but We'll put them out on the, web, let people know if they want. I don't know what we're gonna sell them for, but that's probably what we're gonna wind up doing with them. So what I wanted to do was, do a 63-month plan with, UBO. You can look at the second to last page. It will tell you exactly how much we're paying per page. And it's estimated that it should save us some, $5,000 to $7,000
Yeah,
by doing this.
right, and we're getting new machines, and one of them is color. So,
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
People I spoke with, they will support the desktops that we have. They will certainly come and support these machines. It just seems like a win-win situation at this point. We do have these leases with Rico that won't be up. One will be up in March, one will be up in, I think I said June. They will help us close out those leases and get the equipment back that belonged to Rico at no extra cost.
right, and I believe this contract, well, the cost of this contract includes paying off the balance of the lease.
Oh, thank you for saying that. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
What will happen is they will, once we sign this and get the lease, get this over to them, this contract over to them, they will assist us in closing out the Rico contract. They will then send us a check for the balance of what we owe Rico. They will keep the Rico machines, they will get the machines back to Rico for us, so they will cut us a check for the sum of the remaining payments. So we won't be double paying, we won't have to pay for the rest of the lease.
I see, the monthly allotments included. I don't know, it's not numbered, sorry, second to the last.
Yep.
And I see down here that there's a note that overages are reconciled quarterly at the above rates. Do we know, is this the current amount that they gave us, what our current usage is?
Yeah, it's based on our current usage.
Based on the current usage?
Yeah, and I will say this, I happened to be in the office with Sal when he was having a conversation with them, maybe in November,
Oh,
and
yeah,
thank you to Sal, he helped negotiate the page amount down from what they initially quoted us, down to 5 cents, and
So these are the 4 copiers, so the copier mono, the 7,500 overages, that one's going assessor's department or finance and park and rec? I'm just trying to see which is going where, because the way that these are, I see monocolor, monocolor, mono, but yet one says copier, one says printer, so I'm just trying to see which one's going.
I think in truth, we can decide when they get here which one, where we want to put them, but this seemed to be the most logical place or places based on the usage and what we already had there. Yeah, there's 2, if you look on the page that describes, one says monocolor, the next one is, and it says a couple of color printers.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and then they say print, but it also prints,
Yeah,
copy scans, they all say that, but yet how it's split up, one says copier and one says printer.
okay, so I don't know the
Okay,
difference.
I'm just looking at, the
Yeah,
one that are
no.
the 12 cents, where are those going, and I just wanna make sure that we're being strategic and that those aren't just getting,
We can talk to them.
yeah.
So if this is something you're interested in doing,
That's great savings, thanks for getting that ball rolling, Sal.
yeah,
That's great.
I would like to do this in 2 different ways. One, a motion to approve the UBO contract, and then, or I guess we could do it this way first, a motion to close out the Rico contract, and then a motion to approve the UBO contract. So if someone wants to make a motion to close out the Rico contract, I would hear it.
well, I'll make a motion to close out the Rico contract.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion about that?
Nope, just it'll be closed out when this one is implemented, we won't be without copiers.
That's correct.
Right,
They said that, in fact, this will happen first, and I could send it to them as early as
Yeah.
tomorrow, and then they will get it going immediately. They will order the machines, they don't have them, they have to order them for us.
right.
Any other discussion? All in favor of closing out the RICO contract, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? It's unanimous. And then a motion to approve the UVO contract?
Yeah, we can make a motion to approve the UVO contract. The only thing I was looking in here is, there doesn't, I don't seem to see a non-appropriations clause in here. And that should be in there.
I think this is really a adhesion contract. I don't know that we're going to add much to it. What do you want?
There
I'll
should
talk
be,
about it.
there should be a non-appropriations clause, in case funds aren't approved for this purpose in the upcoming fiscal year or in the future fiscal year. They'll add that, too. That's pretty standard.
Okay. I will speak with them about that tomorrow.
Awesome.
With that proviso, is there a second?
Second.
Any more discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained? Thank you. I will talk with them tomorrow about that. If there's a problem, I'll let you know. Bye, guys. Have a good
Bye.
night.
Take care.
Thank you for coming. Make sure it can enlarge. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know, right?
It's the Economic Development Committee appointment. I received an email that also went to both of you from Steve Winter, the chair of the Economic Development Committee. And I'm going to read it into the record. It's dated Friday, January 16th, 2026, 9:18 a.m. It's to me, Carol Goldberg, to Amy Rushlow, to Sal Amadeo, and to the town clerk, and to Sarah Bruno, who is with us today. Dear Carol, Sal, Amy, and Sal, the EDC recently posted in the bulletin regarding a vacancy on our commission. Resident Sarah Bruno, parentheses Carrington Road, reached out and has expressed interest in joining our team. I spoke with her at length, and she then attended our meeting last week on 1/14/26 and shared with us her background as an architect, her interest in municipal planning, and how she came to land here in Bethany in 2019. The members of the EDC had an opportunity to engage with her, share our group vision for our town's future, and unanimously agreed to recommend her appointment to the commission. At the same meeting, Amy stated that she would step aside as a full-time member and assume the currently vacant position of, quote, alternate, parentheses, which has been held by Jamie Sterling, end parentheses, in order to onboard Sarah into a full-time seated position. Pending Amy's formal submission of this request, I and the membership of the EDC are recommending appointment of resident Sarah Bruno to the BEDC, Bethany Economic Development Commission, and for your vote and approval of this appointment request. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Respectfully, Steve Winter, Chairman, Bethany Economic Development Commission. So I think even before we hear from Sarah, who, thank you, is here tonight, I have been advised that Amy Rushlow, who's with us tonight also, has rendered her resignation from the Economic Development Committee and their commission, and I don't think we have to. I don't think we have to formally accept it. It's just she's indicated that she's no longer, but she very much would like to be the alternate. There is an alternate vacancy. The vacancy is based on Jamie Sterling stepping down. It goes from 7/1/24 to 6/30/29, so it ends on 6/30/29. So we have one vacancy position, and then when Amy's full-time position, when that is now vacant, Sarah would like to join us. So perhaps we should first move, before we hear from Sarah, on Amy's appointment to the alternate position. So I'll make a motion, we can discuss it, or, I don't know that you should, but you can if you want to be part of this.
Yeah, right.
Make a motion for Amy to be the alternate in the Economic Development Commission. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
So my only concern, honestly, is this is a commission or committee that advises the Board of Selectmen. I don't know how you advise yourself, since you're on the Board of Selectmen. I understand that you're in an alternate position and will be there only to fill in for voting purpose. You're not going to be voting, most likely. And I understand you're already on the commission, or committee, it's a commission, and can provide really good information being a business owner in town. But that's my only concern. I don't think there's a prohibition, but.
That's why I didn't feel it was appropriate to stay on the commission, as, you know, I mean, nothing has come forth yet to come up to the Board of Selectmen, so I haven't had to abstain from any votes or anything like that, but I definitely think that that was like a conflict of interest a bit there. It seems as of late, most of the meetings and things like that is talking to businesses in town, finding out what's going on, that kind of situation. There hasn't been anything yet necessarily to come to the Board of Selectmen, but I definitely can't be a part of those decisions, those votes.
But I guess the question is, can you be a part of those decisions if you're an alternate?
Well, as an alternate, we don't vote. That's the only
But
thing.
you would fill in for a vacancy if somebody's not there, if there's a vote that night.
Yes, I'm trying to think, since I've been on it, we haven't had that happen.
Yeah.
The members,
right,
yeah, and there's
right.
2 alternates, I'm not the only alternate.
Yeah. So I guess
Yeah.
the only problem, I guess, to Carol's point is that like if you voted on something, then would you be allowed to vote on it at the Board of Selectmen meeting?
No, that's why I wouldn't vote there.
Right.
So I know you've been on this for a while. Your interest, I assume, is because, obviously, your interest in Bethany, but also, I mean, you're very invested in the business community in Bethany. You do a lot with programs and events for the business community in Bethany. And I'm guessing your interest in staying on is to have and effectuate a positive effect for the businesses and what we can bring into town.
Right.
But that, okay.
Yeah. I will say, just from our last meeting, Sarah was the, one of the only that has expressed interest from the ads, and the vacancy has been there for a while. Like, it's also, I don't know how we can encourage more people to fill these volunteer positions or roles,
Right.
you know, because that would be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, as long as you're not voting there and then voting here, I don't have a problem.
Yeah, no, they can't. Again, that's why I always said I can't stay on as a full-time member, because things come up to vote, if we vote on things, and that's not appropriate.
Yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are.
I also think that if you are there and you find there is a conflict, that
I'd have to excuse
you
myself.
recuse yourself.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, with that understanding, I don't have any problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so all in favor of appointing Amy Rushlow to fill a vacancy on the Economic Development Commission, signify by saying aye.
Right.
Aye. Opposed? Abstain?
Abstain.
Okay.
Yeah, and on the bright side, we get Jamie Sterling, get rid of him.
That's not nice.
Make sure you tell him I said that.
Oh my God, Hey, you're on screen here. Sarah, thank you so much for coming. This is Sarah Bruno.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah's been in Bethany since 2019, and how about if you just tell us something about yourself?
Yeah, sure. I've been in Bethany since 2019. I am trained as an architect. I received my Bachelor's of Architecture from Roger Williams University in Bristol, Rhode Island. I worked for a number of years in the field, pretty much anywhere from Greenwich to Shanghai and back. literally. Worked in China for a little while. And I transitioned to a teaching role from my architecture role. So I'm now the department head for the architecture program at Platt Technical High School in Milford, Connecticut. So along with that, along with the teaching, I'm the department head, so I have to work very closely with state finances and sort of manage my budget within that. But I am interested in this role because I think this is the perfect sort of mix of planning, town planning, and design, and having sort of an understanding that we want to keep our community rural, keep it local, but also make some connections and help some of the small businesses around here. So I'm very excited to maybe be able to do that.
Awesome.
Sarah, we may have a building at the end of the street for you to like. Oh my God.
Oh.
Anyway, you did hear that a car went into one of our buildings. That's what I'm referring to.
What?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm referring to, yeah.
Oh my.
Any questions for Sarah about any aspect? You can make the meetings, no problem. You're excited about it. I think it's great.
Absolutely.
I think this is just
Yeah,
great.
no, I think it's great too, yeah.
Questions?
I was at the EDC meeting, so it was nice to meet Sarah and hear her background and kind of what she's up to. And I think, you know, she'd be a great addition to that group of people. It's a great group of people, very diverse, and so I think she adds to that diversity.
That's great. Anything you want to ask?
No, well, she seems great.
Okay, yay, Sarah, all right.
Thank
you.
All in favor of appointing Sarah to the Economic Development Commission, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous. Congratulations,
Right.
we're thrilled to have you on
Was there kind of a
board.
motion in that?
Is there what?
I was about to ask that.
Yeah, we didn't really have a motion yet to vote, but.
We didn't?
No.
Oh,
Thanks, Day. I was like, am I going crazy? That we didn't have a motion or a second, but we had a vote.
okay. We didn't have a motion?
Not for that part.
Can
We
I have a
have the
motion
motion.
to appoint Sarah to the
Yeah.
Economic
Motion to
Development
appoint
Commission? Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. Any other discussion?
No, I'm good.
We're so excited about having you on board,
Yeah.
we forgot the motion.
Apparently I've got a building to fix now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor of Sarah, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstain, okay, phew, thank you, you guys, so we did it right just now, finally.
Oh, that's fun.
Excellent. Yes, we'll bring you down to the building later. You're welcome to stay, go, whatever you want to do. Our meetings are incredibly exciting, so it's up to you. I wanted to go over a couple things. We have a bunch of new positions I wanted to review with you. So the first one is the Park and Rec Administrative Assistant. You may recall that in October 7th of last year, this position was approved by the Board of Selectmen. It's a non-exempt position. It is is it a part-time position?
I believe it was part-time.
Part-time.
So,
And the position was approved for October through June 30th, the end of our fiscal year. And thereafter, my understanding is someone did fill the role and it didn't work out and someone else filled the role. And so now the position is open.
Wow.
So it's not the position we're filling. I wanted to tell you about the person that our Park and Rec Director, Nicole, wants to hire, and I believe has hired. It's Kaylin Watson, and she grew up primarily in Bethany and is familiar with the local community. After graduating from high school, she attended LaSalle University, where she earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in graphic design. She then went on to complete a master's degree in business administration. Ms. Watts comes with strong recommendations from both supervisors and peers who worked closely with her during her time as a graduate assistant at the Donahue Institute. So I just wanted, hey.
Hi. I love it. See it. Come on in.
Join the party.
Where are you going?
Yeah, they're down the hall
Yeah.
in the commission room today.
Oh, come on, you don't want to be at the Board of Selectmen meeting? That was Bob Britton for the record.
Yeah.
So Nicole gets to hire, choose who she's gonna hire, but I just wanted to be, upfront and transparent and give you as much information as I have. So Kaylin should be starting and the position, she'll be staying in that position. It's a part-time position until June of this year. But Nicole did tell me that she is putting this position in her budget for next year.
Right.
And whether or not, that gets approved by the Board of Finance, I don't know, but I just wanted to alert you to who she is and what's going on there.
Awesome.
She also has, okay,
We don't have to do anything with the job description for that.
not for that because it was approved. We do have another one, but that goes under other. Okay, so the next thing is on number 8, the building department temporary appointment. I was going to tell you about that because we did have someone who was going to come in, but then she said yes and then she said no. But what this is all about is, as you probably know, we haven't had a zoning enforcement officer since Lena left in October. And Nicole, oh my God. What's her name? Veronica. Oh, Veronica, if you're listening, I'm sorry, I've lost my mind. So Veronica has stepped up and done an incredible job. She's just not able to be with us right now, so we were looking for someone to be able to just fill in and assist. So we thought we had someone to come about 10 hours a week, and when I put together this agenda, that was the case, and I was going to tell you about it, but now she's not able to. But the really exciting thing is the next one, number 9, because we have Kurt Bosco, who is a zoning enforcement officer who joined us today and began with us today. He is a zoning enforcement officer, and of course I left his stuff on my desk, in Middlebury. He works there part-time, and he has so kindly agreed to come and help us out. And not only is he going to help us out with the zoning enforcement, but with inland wetlands and also some of the admin stuff. So he started today, he's been here 5 hours, and in 5 hours he's already made a significant difference.
Wow.
So it's great. So he has started, we're going to be working with him. He's going to be going to the Inland Wetlands Commission, he's going to be going to the Planning and Zoning Commission. He's helping us just straighten out some complaints, some things that have come in that have been backed up since
What was his name
October.
again?
Kurt Bosco, Bosko.
Remember Bosco, the dream?
Yes.
Just, I don't know, this thing's popping into my mind.
Anyway, he's awesome, wanted to let you know.
That's great.
So I'm really glad we have somebody. It may be that we're, with his advice, as he gets into this and sees what we need and how much we need. He's got lots of training, lots of experience, a very kind person. We'll keep talking to him about, do we even need a full-time person? Do we not need a full-time person? I just don't know what the situation's gonna be yet.
Yeah.
But I wanted to keep you updated on that.
And he's good for the immediate temporary,
Oh, yeah.
however long that's gonna be?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Okay, so I also provided you with a job description, that's number 10, for an executive assistant to the first selectman. As you know, Jen Capasso sadly is no longer working here. She has an incredible job at Central Connecticut, and we were very sad to see her go, and she's very excited to start this new chapter of her life. In the meantime, we need someone to fill some of her roles. She had many. So what this is, quite frankly, I did this with Jen to figure out exactly what she did. This is a description of the executive assistant to the first selectman, and it's an exempt position. What I'm looking to do is get your approval to post this position, and it'll be posted with CCM. It's been it will be on our website if it's not already there.
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty thorough, I liked it.
Oh, good, thank you. Thank you most of all for reading it. I appreciate it. That's good.
Yeah, And I saw you had in there that they may have to attend meetings and stuff,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
yeah, good.
And actually, people have heard about it, I've actually had interest already.
Awesome.
I like that grant administration, other stuff going on in there.
Look, the truth of the matter is, we may have to hire someone to do part-time to do grants, but this person will be administering them.
Yeah.
We may have to hire someone part-time to do some other things. We're just not sure yet. We're sort of working our way through this.
Well, yeah, it's gonna, yeah, I can see that, yeah.
I think that fits. It's a cross-functional position that has to be able to, support you, but also work with all the other departments and not necessarily a silo or doing it all.
Exactly.
So, yeah, makes sense.
So if this meets with your approval, I would like a motion to, I don't know what you call it, accept this executive assistant to the first selectman.
Approve the job description.
Otherwise known as approve the job description. A motion to approve the job description.
Yes, so moved.
Second?
Any discussion about it?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, it's unanimous. The next thing, 11, is to move to executive session, but I don't have anything in executive session. Do either one of you?
No,
No.
Okay, so we're gonna skip 11, and 12 is discussion and possible action of executive session matters, but since we haven't done, we'll skip that one.
right.
13, I do have other business, and that is this. Two things. One, the Park and Rec Curriculum Coordinator. So this is a position. I've given you the description of the part-time curriculum coordinator for the extended day program. It's someone who will be doing just what it says, planning a curriculum for basically after-school children. The program will go, according to Nicole, from the Director of Park and Rec, the program will go until June 30th. She does not expect this and does not anticipate asking for this position after that.
No,
And this position is funded from a grant. The grant is one that we received through the Connecticut State Department of Education After School Grant Program. And in parentheses, she says it's Connecticut Network for Children and Youth. And she has someone who she's interested in, but obviously it can't do anything unless we approve the job description.
Make a motion to approve the job description.
I'll second it.
Any discussion?
No, just that this is with the understanding that it's for the balance of the current fiscal year.
It's from here to June 30th, and it's to be funded solely by the grant. Whether she chooses to go forward and change her mind and ask for this in her next fiscal budget, she can, obviously can ask for anything, but she's indicated to me that it's not her anticipation to do that. That she hopes someone will work with them to set up a curriculum, and that will be, they'll tweak it along the way, but that should be good for all time, or at least the future time. All right, so we have a motion and a second. All in favor of approving the part-time curriculum coordinator for the extended day program, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Great, it's unanimous. And my only other business was, again, to tell you about Kurt and the CEO, but he's, I've told you already, and really come in and meet him. He just seems really terrific and very eager to help. And
Okay, back in, we had building department temporary appointment on here.
Yeah.
And then the CEO.
okay, so,
Veronica's.
no, the zoning enforcement officer temporary appointment was for Kurt. So if we might need a motion, I don't think we need a motion to hire him for, well, do we? I'll take one.
Well, I don't think we do, but we can make one if you want. Yeah.
So it's a temporary position. Right now, we've offered him 15 hours a week, 15 to 20 hours a week. Because it's the beginning, he's trying to undo complaints and issues and help straighten out that office and see where we are. I don't know if it will remain 15 hours a week, if it will remain 15 to 20, because depending on meetings he has to go to, or if it will go down to 10. He knows that it will ultimately be somewhere between 10 and 20 hours a week, and it really just depends on how long it will take to catch up and see what our needs are. So I would say a minimum of 10, a maximum of 20 hours a week.
Okay. All right, yeah, I was just a little confused.
With the building department.
With the building department every appointment.
So the building department, I learned, deals with permits and building. And, you know, you need a boiler or something, you need something for the building itself. I learned this today, thanks to Kurt. And the zoning deals with land and,
Right.
and Sarah shaking her head, yes, I'm close. And so they share one office. Also in that office is the building inspector, but there's a difference between building and zoning.
Yeah, but are we looking for a temporary,
A temporary appointment for the building department?
yes.
No, I put that in there because at the time that I wrote this, we had hoped to hire someone to take Veronica's spot while she's not here.
Oh, okay,
And
that's what I'm
that
missing.
was, yeah.
And,
Yes, okay.
and so we weren't able to do that. The person we thought we were going to be hired
okay.
said no. And
Okay.
but then Kurt came along and said he thinks he could do both for now and try and help us out.
That'd be great.
So it's great, it is
Yeah.
great. He's already today signed permits and sent them over to the building inspector.
All right, yeah, that's the part I was missing mentally. Yeah, okay.
Okay, anything else you might want to bring up,
No, good.
Amy?
No, that's great.
I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Your motion to adjourn?
Second. I had the last one.
Any discussion? All right, it is 7:12. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, 7:12. You guys are good.
Right.
Thank
Well, you're
you.
good, I like this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
we're done. Bye, Melissa, who was on there? I think that's it.
Yeah, just all the.
So, I mean, so much of this is just,
Right.
oh, thank you. But to let you know and to let
Yeah.
you know what's going on. And as I said before, my goal is to keep you apprised of